times 2.
14y.
Good. 14y. 2 times 7y.
14y.
Plus 14y. And then 2 times 2
4.
is 4.
4.
Now, middle doesn't drop, right? They're both positives. All right? So 14 and 14 is 28. So you get 49y squared plus 28y. Again, I'm not adding, I'm not changing the exponents, we're adding. Okay? Plus 4. All right? Okay, does anybody have a question on that? Okay, let's flip over to the back side. We got to talk about shapes real quick. All right, so the first shape says find the area of a circle. I'm going to tell you right now, on your test, know how to do this problem. Mark it, do whatever you got to do. In fact, I'll tell you right now, both of these problems are on the test. I mean, similar. Okay, you have to know how to do all shapes, all the shapes. Okay? All right, so if it says area of a circle, we got to know the formula first. What's the formula? Pi times 2r squared is not right.
Pi r squared.
Pi r squared. There we go. Okay, guys, you got to know that. I'm not giving that to you on the test. That's something we've been working on since the summer. Okay, so area equals pi r squared. Okay, now we are not going to change pi to 3.14. We are just going to leave that guy as pi. All right, we're not going to change it over. We want what we call an exact answer. Exact means don't round pi out. Remember, pi goes on forever and ever and ever, right? Pi doesn't end. So when we cut it off at 3.14, it's about what the answer should be. It's not exact. So we're going to see that on your PSAT testing, SAT testing, college entrance, all those things that you're going to take eventually. They're going to ask you for exact answers. And so exact just means leave pi alone. Leave it there. Okay, that's what exact means. All right, so now what's our radius for the circle?
3x minus 2.
Good, 3x minus 2, and it's squared. Now, what does this squared here tell us to do?
Write it twice.
Write it out twice. Good. So we're going to, again, leave pi there. We're not going to mess with them right now. And we're going to have 3x minus 2 times 3x minus 2.
Why we do squared?
Because that's the formula, pi r squared.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, good now? All right, so now we're going to go ahead and FOIL it out. So what's 3x times 3x, Maja?
9x squared.
Good, 9x squared. 3x times negative 2. Jonalyn?
6x. Negative 6x.
Good, negative 6x. Toby, negative 2 times 3x.
Negative 6x.
Very good. Jillian R, negative 2 times negative 2.
4.
Good, plus 4. All right. Kayla, anything I can combine here? And what do we get when we do that? Very good. So 9x squared minus 12x plus 4. Is everybody okay with what I've done so far? Okay, now we still have to address the pi though. Pi's still there. All right? So technically pi's just hanging out front. That's what pi's doing. He's just hanging out front. Okay? So now you're going to distribute pi through. Just like if it was a 2 or a 4 or 8, you distribute it through. So when you write this out and you take 9 times pi, we call it 9 pi. All right? We always put the number in front. There we go. So we get 9 pi x squared. So we're going to take this. And now, it doesn't really matter if you put pi out front or pi out back. Technically, it's right. Okay? It's just mathematically speaking, we usually say 9 pi, 10 pi, 25 pi. Okay? So now, take it to the middle one. And we get minus 12 pi x. And then take it to last. Plus 4 pi. Now, they didn't give us a label, so this is our answer. Okay? I know the pi thing's a funky thing. I know it's a little different than what you're used to. Does anybody have a question on that, though? Okay, last problem. Now, this is the second time we've seen a problem like this. That should tell you that it's going to be on your test if we've seen it more than once. Okay? Now, in this case, though, it's a little different. What we studied a couple sections ago is remember we had like a piece of paper and I cut a hole out of the middle of the paper? All right? And then we said find the area of what was left. Okay? It's the exact same thing here. Okay? So if you look at this, it's asking you, here is your patio, the whole thing. Okay? So this part in here is your patio, grill, tables, whatever you want. Okay? And then the red part on the outside is your walkway, sidewalk, whatever you want to call that. Okay? And the question they're asking is, what's the area of the walkway only? Walkway only. So in other words, here's your piece of paper. We're cutting out the patio or the middle, and we want to know what's left over. That's all it is. Okay? So how did we do that? What did we do here?
Do we add up all the threes together and then it's 12? and
No, they have already taken care of the threes for you, so 3 and 3 is 6.
Oh.
So they've already done that work for you, so you don't have to concern yourself with the threes, they're just showing you the walkway's 3 feet, but
Okay.
it's not needed.
Do you, with the x plus 6, you add up the sides and then you add up all the sides of the patio and then subtract it?
You're really close, okay? When you say you're adding them all up, you're looking for perimeter.
You just keep
Like
But what are we looking for? What's the question asking?
the
the area.
The area.
multiply.
Multiply, there you go, good, all right. So we're gonna take big square minus small square, in this case. Rectangle, square, same thing, right? So length times width minus length times width, okay? So now, the big guy, was it x plus 6? So we've got x plus 6 times x plus 6, okay? And we're gonna go ahead and work that guy out first. Let's go ahead and work him out. So we're gonna FOIL, right? So x times x, x squared, x times 6,
6x.
good. 6 times x,
6
and then 6 times 6, good. All right, now, can we combine anything? Okay, and what do we get there? 12x. Okay? Now, let's do the next part. We're gonna subtract, and then what's the little guy? What's the length and width of the little guy? Look at your patio. No, look in here. Yeah, if it's x's, so if I look here, some of you can't see it very well out here. You see how it's x by x? Okay, so over here, you're gonna do x times x, which is right, Anthony, so he says it's x squared. So we're just subtracting off x squared. Does that make sense so far? So big rectangle, right, minus little rectangle. Now, what happens here? They just cancel, right? And we get 12x plus 36. And what is our dimensions here? Feet squared. Very good, guys. Okay. All right, homework is posted on Schoology's, also on the back board.